everyone, welcome to Edu-News, your number one choice for news and education. We are coming to you from our studio here in East Legon. I'm Ruth Bazeng. In the headlines, GES receives new basic school curriculum. Government to rename 4 public universities in new draft bill. On the international front, 3 Zimbabwean students win top hackathon award in Switzerland. These and other stories coming up shortly. Do stay tuned. Now to our very first story, National Council for Curriculum and Assessment hands over the new KG to Primary 6 curriculum to the Ghana Education Service. The new 12-subject curriculum will focus on reading, writing, arithmetic, and creativity. This new curriculum, as mentioned by the President in his State of the Nation address in February, will start from the next academic year in September 2019. At the handing over ceremony, the GES Council Chairman Michael Nsowa said National Council for Curriculum and Assessment and GES are committed to working together to ensure that every teacher in Ghana receives high-quality training so that they can teach the new curriculum very well. Now moving on, 4 public universities in the country will be renamed after the newly drafted Public University Bill is approved and passed by Parliament. The affected institutions include the University for Development Studies, University of Professional Studies in Accra, University of Health and Allied Sciences, as well as University of the Energy and Natural Resources. The University for Development Studies will be renamed after former President Jerry John Rawlings. The University of Professional Studies renamed after its founder, Nana Opoku Ampoma, a former member of the United Gold Coast Convention UGCC and Convention People's Party CPP, will be honored with University of Health and Allied Sciences, while the University of Energy and Natural Resources is to be named in honor of former Prime Minister of Ghana, Kofi Abrefa-Busia. Also, the Ghana Education Service has teamed up with Millennium Promise Alliance MPA, a non-governmental organization, to assist in identifying schools without suitable classrooms for all children to sit and learn. In order to support them, the 2 parties have signed a memorandum of understanding to that effect. Per the dictates of the MOU, MPA will assist the GES to map all basic schools in Ghana so that schools under trees as well as those with poor infrastructure will be identified and prioritized. You are watching Edu-News on School World TV. I'll be right back with international news after the break. Do stay tuned.
This is School World TV, your power to learn, teach, and lead.
Welcome back. On the international front, 3 Zimbabwean university students win first prize for the most creative idea during a hackathon at the 10th World Summit on Information Society Forum in Geneva, Switzerland. The 3, who are all computer science students, won after they presented a prototype on hacking solutions for lifelong learning and livelihoods under the name Peer Ed. And UNICEF, in a new report, warns that more than 175 million children, around half of pre-primary age globally, are not enrolled in school. According to them, they are missing a critical investment opportunity and are suffering great inequalities. According to UNICEF Executive Director Henrietta Fore, pre-primary education is children's educational foundation, and every stage of education that follows relies on its success. That's all for Edu-News today, but before we go, a recap of our headlines. GES receives new basic school curriculum. Government to rename 4 public universities in new draft bill. On the international front, 3 Zimbabwean students win top hackathon award in Switzerland. Thanks for watching Edu-News. I'm Ruth Bazeng. See you same time next week.
For watching School World TV, brought to you by Neogenics Education Group.